presentation is like a mentor who shares insightful facts and gives a key message. This is what Toastmaster Shubham intended to do today. Firstly, starting with his speech, it was a beautiful metaphor, explaining with the example of a flute how teamwork gathers into play. These metaphors, when used in a story, could create a beautiful impact. Second, I also liked how Toastmaster Shubham incorporated a presentation into his speech. That also brings a newness into anybody's speech. While Toastmaster Shubham's speech was full of information, how can his speech be incorporated and be done so that the audience also remembers it? There are a few recommendations for it. First, while using a prop, practice needs to take place effectively. Because if a prop doesn't function well, this could not create a big impact in the speech. So, if there is not a good practice with the prop, maybe in a presentation we can totally avoid it. Second, since it was an experience leading in a volunteer organization and the topic was little off the beat, the information could have been a little lesser. It could have been replaced with more anecdotes, stories, and his learnings from leading a personal organization. Taking information which is not necessary to the speech, such as what is the organization's leader, where is it, how many people are there, that is not very relevant. As relevant is what he learned from it, what did he do in it, and how did it make an impact in his life. The third, when there are so many information overload in a speech, there should be pauses also in the speech. If pauses are there, that makes the audience grasp the speech effectively. So for example, when he said, embrace the flute of change and melody the impact, it was a poetic and metaphorical statement. It could have been said like, embrace the flute of change and melody the impact. So when you use pauses and use pauses at the key notes during your speech, this is how the audience will also remember your speech. Otherwise, he used great metaphors. There was poetry in his language, such as embrace the fruit of change and melody the impact. He also related his opening as well as the closing, which is a great point in a speech. Overall, there were use of metaphors, presentations, and related opening and closing. If you can seamlessly integrate a prop, less information about the NGO and more information about what you learned with relatable examples and stories, and also then the presentation could become more memorable and impactful. At the end, a presentation is like a mentor who engages you with personal stories, seamlessly solves your problems, and also takes pauses in between so that the mentee can remember the learnings. Thank you.